Okay.
And in my 100 days, what I would be looking for is forming a transition team of community people from throughout the country, having a diversity of people between the rural and the urban areas, people of color diversity, low income, people who are participating in parks programs, in forestry products, who are concerned about the mineral extraction that's going on in our lands and public lands. And also, we would have a transition team to address our Native American issues from Alaska all the way down to the tip of Florida. Because a lot of the areas that the Department of Interior is responsible for is the management of our trust lands. So in 100 days, we would form a transition team to look at reports in the 45 days, to review all these reports, in 90 days make policy decisions. At the end of the 90 days, we would issue a policy of the 7th generation principle, meaning all decisions that will take place out of the Department of Interior would have to take into consideration the well-being, the health, and the environment of our communities throughout the country, all people's communities, and take into consideration how that impact, take into consideration the impact of the 7 generations to come. We would also look at incorporating within that 7th generation principle the aspects of precautionary principle and guardianship. We need to be responsible guardians all the way from the grassroots, all the way up to federal decisions, guardians for the future of our country. We also would award the Eloise Cobell case as far as it's a class action suit of 500,000 Indian trust land beneficiaries that sued the federal government for failing to protect our resources, our royalties and leases. It's a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit where over 120 years that this government has failed to protect our trust land and has committed fraud and numerous misdealings on the management of these royalties and leases from oil and gas and grazing right permits. So it's a big case. And Department of Interior has been they've been dragging their feet for 11 years. So under 100 days, I would say we need to settle out that case.